Okay, and we are back, everybody. Yep, we're back. We are back and going. I think we hit our 3 hour mark, but does anybody here want to take a break?
We just took a small break.
Yeah, we just kind of took a small break. Do you guys want to continue on like this?
Hey, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Everybody else? I'll take that as a yes. So, yeah, let's go. Let's continue on. You guys sleep for the night in Greenest. And you, Gary, Henko, you spend your time alone in the temple. For the question you asked before, can you roll me an intelligence check?
God. Do not get any bonuses for being fucking related to dragons.
No, but you do know that unless the environment is very humid and hot, almost close to hot, then basically the hatching process stops and kind of waits until it's in the right condition.
So they don't die if it's in the wrong condition. Am I certain of that?
You are certain they don't die. They just go into a dormant state until they're in a good condition, and when they're in the appropriate condition, they start the process of hatching again.
I'm not certain as in I've read it in a book certain.
No, you're certain.
I'm a DM who's trying to hide something from someone because they think they know it, but they don't actually know it.
No, you're certain that you read this in a book somewhere.
Right. And if I also remember rightly, wasn't there a big... what you call it? A big...
What do you call it?
A big fire pit in the middle of the temple.
No, not in the middle. It was in front.
Right. But if I'm certain that they would come to any harm, I'd still keep it secret, but keep it safe.
Okay, so just keep it in your backpack?
Yeah, I'd use my elemental attunement to try and warm the backpack up and kind of sleep with it. It doesn't cause fire, it's just like oh, I can't say that spell! The spell that changes...
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. It just heats things up, basically. It doesn't, like, set them alight or anything like that.
Yeah, again, it needs to be humid as well as warm.
Yeah, but I'm just trying my best, Chucky. I'm not a dragon mother! I'm just a single dragonborn male trying his hardest.
Okay, so you guys all wake up in the morning. I'm guessing you meet up for breakfast. Unless anybody else wants to go somewhere else. Okay, you guys all meet up for breakfast at the fortress, and yeah, feel free. You guys are at the same table.
I was looking for everyone in the morning, like we said. Have breakfast, get these horses, and giddy up. Can my donkey mule keep up with a horse realistically, by the way, or not?
Not really, no. I mean, if you set a pace at a lower pace, the donkey might be able to keep up, but not really.
How fast the donkey compared to the horse?
Put it like this: you could outrun the donkey. The donkey maybe has more stamina than you do.
Donkey's not that bad.
They're not that bad, but donkeys don't have a big speed. Let's check that. I mean, there should be.
Can the donkey not be like a level 1 monk and get like 10 foot extra bonus to its move speed?
No, it can't.
I've trained this mule how to move quicker. Using its inner key.
So a donkey or a mule has a movement speed of 40 feet, and a riding horse has a movement speed of 60 feet.
Oh,
so if you want haste, if you want to move fast, like if you set your horses at a fast pace, you cannot. The donkey cannot keep pace. If you go at a normal rate, that meaning that you make your journey longer.
It's not even questionable whether I want to slow people down or I don't. I might have to kindly donate the mule to the mayor as well.
Okay, so you donate the mule. Everybody else gets on their horses, and you. What do you guys do? And what's the plan?
I don't have a horse.
All of you have been bought a horse. I mean, they initially bought the horse for Themis, but
sweet, I got a horse. Time to take. What's that feat that you can get with horses? I'm just looking through the feeds now. I didn't actually speak to them.
Okay, go. Yeah, you guys can feel free to roll your hit dice. Your new hit dice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take a 5 on that one.
You can take the average if you want to, yes. And you can roll it if you want to. Okay, complete your average.
Can I roll it and then decide whether I want to take the average or
No.
not?
No.
I want to take the average.
The average works out to be better.
Depends. Depends if our
In
engineers
theory.
do it. Yeah, in theory.
E.g., an average for an 8 is a 5, so it's 4.5. So it's 4.5 plus 0.5. So if you roll 1,000 rolls, on average you'll get 4.5 more if you take the average.
Yeah, but in practice right now I have 8 extra HP. Over the average.
Yeah. It depends. It works out differently.
Okay.
If you do it over 1,000 rolls, though, taking the average is better.
Yeah,
So,
that's almost
when you
certainly
got-
true. But
when
the first 2 rolls, Chucky didn't tell me I could take the average, so now I'm just sticking with it.
I mean, sometimes it's fun to roll, but sometimes you don't want to have a class that is gonna die again. I need all the HP I can scrape up. If I roll a couple of 1s on them, I'm toast.
Okay, so as you go to the stables, and you go and try and meet your try and get your horses, and a man dressed in like very lavish clothes is near you and introduces himself as my name is Rico, smiling at all of you and especially at
Rico.
Especially at Rostani, bending over to kiss
He smiles
her
at me
hand.
better. I have 20 charisma, Chucky.
Whoa.
He smiles at me way better than Rustani.
Who is like, I mean, is this guy trying to like approach me? If he approaches me like in touch, I take his like
Pit
5
action
step.
stab.
Yeah, as soon as I go to stab his hand, like no.
He doesn't approach
Like-
necessarily. He like, does a bow and does this with his hand. You know, the kind of the gesture to may I kiss your hand or something like that.
Don't behave, sir.
I just look at him like with the most boring stare known to man, and I do not respond to his advances.
Oh, a cold one. I've seen many of you.
You should know. I mean, you should if you only you knew. I say, like I guess my hands crackle with like ice. I don't know, something like that.
Well, when Governor Nahil told me that he bought our horses for you, I want you to be. I wanted to be here to give them personally to you. Looking especially at you, Rostani, as basically he's speaking to everybody, but he's staring at Rostani.
If he's like being a creep,
He seems creepy as fuck, doesn't he?
I'm gonna like just kind of like. Whoa.
I'm gonna put like I'm going to totally ignore his looking and just be interested in I don't know, the dirt under my nail or something, or just reading a book.
I kind of like wrap my arm around him on the shoulder and be like, "Come on, man. She's not interested," and that's blatantly obvious. And I'll just put it bluntly like that. But I'm so charismatic that no one even cares. It's just
Okay,
beautiful.
and he
words coming
presents you
out.
the beautiful horses, and with a white mare, with almost like golden hair on its side, brushed, very very nice horse.
I want that one. I want
he,
that one.
He presents it to Rostani personally, saying, "This is for you, my darling."
I just look at. I
want
guess I
that.
just look up and. I mean, what other horses are there?
There is a brown one and 2 black ones.
I just go like I just move past him and just put my hands on the black one like this will do just
She
fine.
knows what she likes, and once you gone black, there ain't no going back.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanna just kind of like go yay, and I'll try and hug the horse that's really well groomed, I guess.
All right. While he's hugging it, I'll jump on top of it.
He
I'm
shakes
joking.
his
I'm
head.
joking. I'm joking.
He shakes his head at
It's
Rostani
mounting it.
and then smiles at her again and saying, "I'll see you soon, darling."
I'll say goodbye. I'll say goodbye.
Are
when he says that.
are we like really? How far are we from like the other people?
We're in the center of town.
You can't race
Damn
past
it!
him without everybody noticing.
No.
Damn it! Like
just do a small ray of frost on his arse when he's running away.
And he starts weaving, turns back and winks at you, Rostani.
I use Mage Hand to bitch slap him. in
He
the
is
face.
pretty damn charming. Just to put it right.
Not as charming
He's
as
pretty
me.
damn charming.
I
Not as
use
charming as me.
I use Mage Hand and I punched him in the crotch.
You can't deal damage with it.
It's just
Is pain damage,
It's just a sensation.
strictly speaking?
It's a 10-pound force. It's nothing, really.
Well, I tell you what, we'll put a £10 force on your nutsack and we'll see about that.
It's when you're moving. It's realistic. Come on.
I don't think it's actual damage. If
I-
anything, it would be temp damage because you get over it after a minute or so. It's
No,
not
he
like
just gets a
permanent
tingly
damage.
feeling as a hand touches his crotch.
That
yeah.
might be
That's
what,
all that
that might be what
happens.
he's after though.
Exactly.
Okay, so I guess you guys take the
I
journey
used my
up
I
north?
used my Mage Hand to poke him in the eye.
Yeah, that could work.
I think that would probably be very
you
uncomfortable. That would be
poke him in the eye.
uncomfortable at
I
least.
could blind him.
You poke him in the eye.
If you want, I could cast
I, like,
Vicious Mockery.
And he quickens his pace away from you.
I could cast Vicious
Yeah.
Mockery and just be like,
Yeah.
your shoes are so last September. Bam! And he takes 1d4 psychic damage.
That's a good one. Okay,
I've got,
so
I've got the shoelaces. So.
I need no, I'm a upstanding black woman. I need no man. I don't know.
So do you guys start your journey? Anything else you want to do before this?
Other than quickly check whether Donkey and the Acolyte are behaving themselves. Like the Acolyte that I named Donkey, not my actual donkey.
Yeah, they're
Donkey.
behaving themselves. They're behaving themselves.
I just say to what's his face Lelouch, you could use prestidigitation to soil his pants.
You have to be within 10 feet of him to do that.
No. I make the if I can I make the ground like tremble slightly under the guy's feet as he tried to go like with thaumaturgy.
Yeah, well,
Like
yeah, he already moved away quite fastly after the mage hand.
yeah, fucking creep.
Still smiling at you.
Oh my god, is he under a
He's
charm or
winking at
something?
you now, though.
Like did I cast charm or something? I don't know. Without even knowing.
Why would you want to charm him, though? He's already
I have
charmed.
no idea. It's
Let
obviously
you do whatever you want. Go jump off.
He's
Yes, my darling.
he's obviously the smitten kitten, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know.
He's just a player. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And the game is 5e, so I guess
I guess I
And
should
we
take
all
another
love
game.
5e.
If
I reckon it's a pretty
if
good
I have
I
introduced
do.
his standing to me by like at least one to like count something like neutral or unfriendly, I'm gonna be really whatever.
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
so, as I
weird.
said, do you guys start your journey north?
Is that the only way? And that's the way we saw the carts going as well, wasn't it?
Yes, that's the way that Wilson and Wilson told Governor Nighthill that you should go.
But is that the direction that we saw the carts go?
Yes, that is the same. Like L2L, the here on the map, is the next location, like on the way where the carts are moving.
Yeah. Then yeah, I don't see any reason why I'd want to go anywhere else.
Are they moving across an open plain?
They seem to the carts seem to be going to Baldur's Gate, like directly, but
Like on the road or directly through the woods of the sharp teeth?
Directly through the woods of the Sharp Teeth.
Okay. Well, a large group of carts versus a bunch of guys on horse. We could probably catch up. They only have a 1 day head start.
Yeah,
1.5
but
days
the
now.
whole camp. The camp was huge.
Maybe we can burn the forest down around them.
I think it's best that we just catch up with the monk. Do you not think?
Is the monk? The monk didn't even tell us where he was going.
He just left word with.
Yeah, but he left the direction that we were going, didn't he? There.
Did he? He said that we could. Okay.
No,
Where did he say to
this
meet up?
direction.
Because he said he was going to Baldur's Gate. Oh no, he did. No, didn't he say he was going to Baldur's Gate, but then he was going somewhere else?
He's gonna warn.
Exactly.
I think he's gonna warn the.
Yeah, the people that
The Dragon Crown is on the rise. Warn the leaders of Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter, actually.
And if ever we wanted to contact him, then it was birds that were getting sent to random places. So he would be on the way.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to Baldur's Gate then. Are we taking the road or are we going through the wood?
Let's go through the wood. It's more exciting. Ooh, spooky.
I think the road would be safer and quicker.
I'm feeling quite lucky now, hint, guys.
I mean, potentially, if that woods is difficult as it is, and is it dangerous? I'm getting the wood of the sharp teeth. That sounds like there's something in the wood.
I'm sure everything has a dangerous name around
Yeah,
it.
but the costs and that I get slowed down by it so much. We could probably outrun them just by following the road.
Let's just go through the woods. It's more exciting.
We
It'll
could
be
go
a
to
tall tale
we
to
could-
tell.
We could go to El Toral and take a boat down the river. That would actually probably be the fastest thing.
True. Yeah.
The woods. We can go through the woods.
That would
It's
be
called the Wood
easiest.
of the Sharp Teeth. Let's
Yeah.
not go through the Wood of the Sharp
Let's
Teeth.
go through the wood of the sharp teeth. Come on, guys. I try and use my persuasion to convince them to go through the wood of the
I
sharp
smack
teeth.
the bard and say we're not going through the Wood of the
I'll
Sharp Teeth.
explain to the bar that the art of telling tales is to survive to tell the tale, not putting yourself in the most ridiculous circumstances.
Come on, live
And
dangerous.
trust me, if he won't charge into anything, pointing at the cleric, it's probably not a good idea to.
I thought you were dangerous adventurers.
He is dangerous.
A mighty quest.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Oh, I pick up a longbow from the castle, from the keep armory.
Yeah.
Some arrows. I'm sure they're not going to care.
You can definitely take that up.
All right. Now I'm ready.
Okay, so where do you guys go? Where do you guys go? Was your final decision? Where's the party going?
No, the only two
I think-
choices we have is the road or the plains. I'm totally down for the plains because it would be quick.
Let's roll a d3, and on a 3 we go through the woods of the sharp teeth.
I mean, how many days did you say it would take us?
Go to El Toral and take a boat to Baldur's Gate. I think that's safe.
I don't know, that sounds
Safest
kind
and
of
fastest.
dangerous. Boats are pretty dangerous, guys. Let's
Yep.
just,
Only if you get thrown off them.
Yes, which might happen if you keep talking.
come on. I am so charming. How could anyone not like me?
People who like silence.
I'm a cleric. I'm very fond of silence.
So which way are we going? Are we going for them? We're not gonna go through the forest. We're going for the northern, or are they going around?
We've either got the path, which will go through the dusk,
Okay.
I think. I presume. But looking at the map, it looks like it goes through Burdusk and past Scornabar. Don't think it goes through it. If you look at the path, I don't think it goes through it.
There's not a path. The path is above the river. If you go closer, the path is above the river. The dark thing is actually that's a path. That's how the
Yeah.
path looks.
Yeah, that's something.
So
Yeah.
it's above.
So that goes to
Yeah.
Burdusk, and then it goes to just under Scornabel.
What's this? What's this that's getting pinged on the map? Oh, hi.
Or we can just go straight across the plain. But how long does it think it would take us roughly, if we asked them before we set off?
If you ask around, you can easily find out there are about 6 days of traveling towards El Tuel from here.
And is that judged on following the road?
Yes.
Right, so 6 days. Do we think we could survive on the plains without drawing attention to us? That's the question that we need to think about.
I mean, it's the Forgotten Realms. There's always
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Do we think we can survive without
party of
drone attempts?
adventurers that manage to take on as much as you could. If you can't survive, then the whole population of the majority of the population of the Forgotten Realms will just board up their houses and stay there.
Yeah, we don't want trouble. Just because we're good at dealing with it doesn't mean that we necessarily want it.
Yeah, I mean, safest would be on the road, but
I know that's why I'm asking everyone, but everyone's looking at me like fucking planks. It's like I'm having a conversation with myself.
yeah, everybody's looking at you. They're just speaking. They're inner thoughts. A lot of inner thoughts going on right now.
Let's just go through the woods.
Yeah, we know what you think. You're the only person who's answered, right? Right. So you want to go through the woods, right? Right. That's struck off the list.
I think we should. I think we should
Come
go
on,
north to
guys.
Elturel and take a boat down the river.
Yeah, but
From
the-
Baldur's Gate, there's all sorts of shipping that always comes down the river. We'll
Yeah,
be able
yeah.
to find something real easy.
I
It'll
know,
be
but-
fine.
I know, but are we following the road or are we just going straight along the plains?
I mean, we're familiar with the area. The plains are pretty much flat, right, Chucky?
Yeah, they're pretty much flat, but
Yeah,
they're a lot
horses
more
can walk on
dangerous. They're a lot more dangerous than the road.
Well, yeah, but like, what are we gonna run into? Some wild animals? Maybe a group of
Yeah,
bandits?
exactly. What are we gonna run into in the wood of just teeth? The wood of normal teeth. Not even that. It's just a normal wood. Come on, guys.
What?
It's just got an interesting name. I bet that's
What would-
to keep two people
Does he
out.
know
so
any
they don't
tale? Does he
find
know
so
any
much
tale
different
about
Chucky.
food.
Chucky, what's the estimated time difference between going from Greenest to like Scornabel by road versus going from Greenest to Elturel by the plains?
No, by the woods. How fast could you go through the
you
woods?
you could get to El Turel in 3 days going through the plains, and it would take 6 going through the road.
Yeah, so
So
we
what
save
was with the
3
secret
days
passage?
of
What's your
and
issue
1
again,
day of
sir?
boat travel.
Sorry, one at a time. One at a time.
Scott, I'm just trolling him back.
Okay, so
Yeah,
can you repeat that?
it's worth going over the plains to save 4 days. It's worth going over the plains
Oh,
to save
yeah, 4 days. God, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't think the plains are that dangerous. It's worth saving 4 days.
Let's
So
just do it.
pretty much straight north to Elturel is
Is that
is
the
plan.
secret passageway was through the plains?
Who knows? Find out next time.
Wait, where did you say the
Yeah.
secret passageway was?
We'll quick save here, and if we TPK, we can quick road back to here, and we'll go the other way.
Then we can go through
Sounds
the
good.
woods.
You're awfully adamant about going into the woods. I mean, why? I might
It's
ask.
such a
Because he wants to find trouble. He thinks that adventure equals trouble. But
Maybe
I don't,
he's
I,
land of five.
with
I don't
with
think
some-
I don't think he realizes that a lot of the tales
Go.
he sings.
The thing is, if we walk into that wood, then there will be trouble.
Yes,
Trouble.
and there's also going to be the Dragon Horde people there as well.
Come on, I know that there's trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah.
I
Especially
start
when-
writing.
I knew there
north.
was trouble when I walked in.
Okay.
That you guys.
My horse will set off as well.
Okay, behind Rostani and Lerouche.
I guess I'll have to follow them. I'll scribble in my notebook.
I have
A
to ask you, by the way,
tale about how
Chucky,
they
is my
The great wood of the sharp teeth.
Okay, Rostani,
do I have a stallion or a mare?
you have a stallion.
Okay, come on, Cameron. Confirm.
you start riding Cameron into the north, and you guys again. It's a 3 days journey, so strike off 3 rations.
Yeah.
All of you.
Guessing we had
And
that
if
shit.
you have yes, in the pack on the pack horses, you do have 6. Like on the saddle, right?
Yeah.
You know the
I
thing, the
gotcha.
bundles on the side. Yeah.
We can probably resupply when we get to.
You say strike off 3 of them.
Yes, you have 6 of them in the bundles, and an additional, just basically a water skin and a torch, and 2 days of firewood.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you guys, you guys make it to El Forel. It is a nice sort of city. It's bigger than Greenest. What makes it really special is that there seems to be a brilliant magical light just above L2L. Just it seems to be like almost a star. That's what it looks like. But to the knowledge, like to the common knowledge of anybody from the Forgotten Realms, this is basically a continual light casted by a mage a long time ago, and it has a very bad effect on undead creatures. Makes this city a very distinguishable one from any other.
It's basically okay. I see what you.
Okay, so you walk in the town square. There seems to be just a couple of people. Who stands out is there's a dwarf, full plate armor, red. He's basically bald with the gray sword to his side, and a gauntlet sigil on his armor. And behind this dwarf moves a sleek figure, a lot taller than him, not wearing any other weapons other than his fists and loose clothing of a monk. Looking closer, you realize it is Leosin.
Who?
Okay, you have no idea who Leosin is. Lelouch?
Well, if he's standing there, I go up and talk to him.
He looks at you. Oh, you have arrived. Faster than I expected.
I ask him if there's a place we can talk. Don't really want to fill him in on the street.
He nods his head. Yes, of course. Follow me, please. The dwarf looks at you as well. Looks at the others. Looks at Leosin. And Leosin just nods his head and says, I'll see you later, friend. We'll need your help soon enough. And the dwarf nods his head and walks away without saying much, trying not to attract attention. You guys are being brought into an inn, into a small private dining room in the back. Leosin takes a seat on the bench, looking up at you, saying, "So, how did it go?"
It was a
Could've gone
mitigated
bad.
success.
Mitigated? What do you mean by that?
The cleric got away. We managed to kill the dragonborn, or the half-dragon. We found the eggs. None of them will be hatching.
He nods his head. That is the best news I've heard in weeks.
Unfortunately, we didn't find out anything other than that the carts are moving north, probably through the teeth of the sharp wood.
Where did you find this from?
It's in the map.
His
Look on the
eyes,
table.
his eyes go wide open. He takes the map from you, and well, unless you want to stop him.
No, put it on the table.
Okay. And he looks at it. This is incredible information. Good job. Good job. And he takes out.
Who's a good boy?
He takes out
He's a
the
good
pouch.
boy.
He takes out the pouch from his bag and says, "Oh, you do deserve this reward." The pouch contains 400 golden pieces, 100 from each.
I take 101.
And he says,
I'm serious.
I'll need to inspect this map a bit closer. You should take a day to rest. Tomorrow, we'll, if you're interested in helping us more. You've done more than a lot of other people have done. Are you sure you want to continue on this path?
Well,
Is there anything else to do?
is there
Let's go
anything you can do for him to get him to go to the wood? Because he really wants to go to the wood.
The
Yeah, we
woods
could
of
wait
Sharp-
outside the woods, and we could wait for the caravan.
Or we could go to the other side of the woods and wait for them there.
Why would anybody travel through those accursed woods?
Don't know, ask him.
Shakes his
Because
head.
it's exciting.
A bard.
Also, if we go to the woods, maybe we can find out where these guys
Yes, I understand. I've met many bards in my travels. Well, I wish you good luck with him.
Oh, what makes you think I'm a bard? Kind of just like poke at my musical instruments, like kind of put them slightly hiding them a bit more.
He looks at Brutus and Hinko. Are you sure you want to continue on this path? They know how you look, but you can still get away from all of this.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm pretty sure they're pissed.
The place where we come
I know
from.
I am.
The place from where we come from has been sacked anyway, so I think the need to see it through to the end.
He nods his head and smiles at you. Good
They'll be
to
okay.
know. Good to know. I counted on that. Well, I'll talk
Very
to.
nice.
I'll have to bring in my friend, the dwarf you saw outside. He's a member of the Order of the Gauntlet. He is.
Is that
Yes, and everybody will know this is not a secretive group. The Order of the Gauntlet is an order of basically of knights, not necessarily knights, of people who have value of honor, of valor. They are a order of good that seek balance and justice into the world.
Okay.
But does he know how to
Can't
get
say.
into the wood of sharp teeth?
Getting in is not the problem.
Getting
So,
out.
from what I see here, don't know exactly where they're going. It's not mapped out completely. But if the caravan has moved from there exactly towards Baldur's Gate, it will take them a lot more time than you three on foot.
What was the name of the town? That we are. Elturiel?
Elturiel, yes.
Are we there? Yeah.
Yes, you are there. You are in there.
Yeah.
He says, if you take a boat from the river on here, you could get to Baldur's Gate in 3 days. Maybe wait for them there. Hire yourselves as caravan guards. See where they're going. And I have to think about it more.
Not hiding yourselves.
I will. If you would please, you can stay here, of course, if you do wish to help me plan this. But you are free to rest. I guess you do need it after that long of a journey. He looks at
Yeah.
everybody.
Sure.
I-
We've been traveling. We probably should stock up on supplies and whatever.
Okay. He goes outside a bit, talks to the bartender a bit, and the bartender kind of gives him a key, and he, after all of you are out of that dining room, he takes the map, pockets it in his backpack, and closes the dining room with a key.
if people were leaving, I'd ask if I could speak to him in private first.
He nods his head and says, yes, I'll need to go get Fleur first.
You can get him, but it's quite important.
Okay, and say what you have to say. And he drags you to around the corner.
I might have done something a little silly.
He looks at you with a more tilting his head, meaning
Not all of the dragon eggs got destroyed.
his
And at that
eyes go wide.
And at that point, I'll kind of open the backpack. It's kind of obviously a little bit large and kind of.
Abomination.
There's been some thought to it. Please, I don't know 100% about this. You might be more knowledgeable in dragons and eggs than I am, but if a dragon laid this egg, does that not mean there's a dragon out there who's linked to this egg and it's its baby?
Could be dead.
Probably. Most likely, yes.
could it be used as a bartering, bribery thing, or can a dragon be trained to not be an evil motherfucker going around burning everything?
He looks at the egg and says, "Definitely not trained. This is a black dragon, the vilest of them all. A black dragon, they're the worst. You could bribe a blue dragon with a big hoard, and maybe red dragons are out there for the fight. White dragons are pretty much dumb, ferocious beasts. But black dragons are sly, they're smart, they're evil. No way you can train it to be good. The bartering chip, I don't know. Maybe? I am not exactly sure how the dragon cult operates. I have not had... Well, you know that I didn't really have much time to infiltrate them.
So what would you advise to do with the egg? I don't believe in outright slaughtering it when the potential for life is there, but...
The potential for life is there, but life is
if
tainted.
that's
Tainted by
exactly.
darkness.
If that's what's necessary, I'll leave it to you.
If you want me to take care of it, I can.
I want a baby dragon, Chucky. And I'll just ask him beforehand. There's definitely no other solution to this.
He shakes his head. No other.
I'll hand him over the dragon egg.
He takes dragon egg and
No, if he goes to smash it in front of me, I just say no.
no, he doesn't smash it in front of you. He understands, and he's not speaking to humans. He's speaking to a half dragon. A dragonborn. He understands. He just kind of like puts it in his old backpack, or like just keeps it and starts going up into a room in the inn. Okay.
There goes my fucking dragon mount.
Everybody else, what are you guys doing for the night? The town is pretty lively. A lot of people in the inn. Do you guys have anything specific you want to do?
I like go to the most.
I said
I go to like the nicest
Oh,
inn and
one
just
at a time. Salmon, please.
Sent you something on Skype, so you have to check your phone.
Okay, so eyesight.
all this intrigue.
I
like just go to like.
You know you can't see Skype.
Can I just
He
go
has
to
it on his phone.
a really nice inn and just play some really good music there?
Oh yes, of course. There is an
Like, is there like this
additional
particularly nice inn?
Yes,
or something?
there is an additional like, and that's way more lavish than this one. They look at you before you enter, and they let you in, but tell you that don't sit at the tables. Just go at the bartender and ask if you can pray. Seems that this inn is especially made for the nobles, not. For
I
the
guess
rest.
I will. And I'll just play a nice song for them.
Okay. The bartender is pretty happy for you to play. He offers you lodgings for the night and free food.
Okay, sweet. I'll take that.
Okay, you play a nice tune. People are pretty happy to hear it. Everything goes good. You do make 15 gold pieces for the night from the people.
Sweet.
Yes, they seem to
I
be
take
very
16.
happy for the music. Affirmative, Salmon.
Affirmative. Oh, shit's going down. He casts Enter the Wood of Sharp Teeth, and I accept. I do not resist.
But yeah, is there anything fun going on? Like anybody playing card games or anything like that? Is there a bit of dice going on?
Okay, so you look around, and in the inn you're in, it seems like after a couple of hours, Fuan, the dwarf, the one in Predmail, is now in his normal tunic with a medallion of that silver gauntlet at his neck, and he sits down at a table and starts challenging people at arm wrestling.
Which inn? Not the fancy inn, right?
No, not the fancy inn, of course. The normal one.
Nice.
Okay,
I don't suppose arm wrestling involves dexterous actions at all, does it?
I think arm wrestling would pretty much just be your strength against their strength, no rolls.
But
I assume that's what it
I
would be.
use dexterity for my strength.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna let you. If you want to use it, I'm gonna let you use your. So, yeah, you can use your dexterity. Like you can use your athletics, and he can use his acrobatics.
Oh,
Because-
that's not a check.
Yeah, because for example, grapple works on the same thing. Like grapple, you grapple with somebody, and then
Yeah,
you
but
get
it's a strength check. It's literally whoever's stronger. It's not like a
Not
strength check as in
necessarily, no.
like we're
Oh, no, but
grappling
in fact,
around.
right. I understand what you're saying about arm wrestling, and I kind of partially agree with it. But for athletics outright, you can't tell me that running is a strength check. It can just as
No, that's
easily be
athletics.
dexterous.
But the thing is, I reckon I personally, I
Just
mean,
the
it's
idea.
not
I'll
like-
let you do it.
I was
Oh, well,
personally
yeah,
going to
if
go
you want
something
to.
along the lines of a strength check with advantage because I am a bit more dexterous with my arms, something like that.
No, just roll that. You can roll.
Personally, what I'd put
you
it
can
as
roll a
is just
check
the
with your
person
dex
that's
modifier.
got a high strength. The highest strength would just win because that's just how arm wrestles
No,
work.
no, not
If
necessarily. You can
strong-
get it's all to do with the grip and whether you've got a decent grip. It's
Well, if
posed to-
someone's going around challenging arm wrestling, you'd assume they're a pro. Either
Oh,
way.
Not
or
necessarily.
maybe he just likes to lift.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people that are very like, for example, something happened in many long time ago. We had this like big arm wrestling competition, and they were the biggest like steroid pumped guys. And who won in the end was a farmer who never went to the
Yeah,
gym in his
I'm
life.
sure he was strong. But you can be strong, and I mean, it's like saying I can roll a 20 if I
You
have
just
10,
roll
and
that,
he can roll a
that
1,
check.
and then I just win.
Roll that
Like
check.
some
Hinko.
kid goes in there, it's like ah, bang, and the guy's like, what the fuck?
Roll the check, Hinko, if you do want to do this.
Just in that sense.
Is the cleric up for it as well? I imagine
Brutus,
it's this to be his sort of thing.
you muted.
Wait, we get to hit people? I want to hit people.
Not necessarily.
There
but
are
it-
there
it's
are
just
brawls.
showing off what you
Yes.
hit with people with.
There are
Oh,
brawls.
it's the same
Not the
thing.
hammer, not the hammer,
Organizing.
not the hammer.
There are brawls being organized outside as well.
That might be more your thing.
If you want to take part into that.
Wait, actually, it might be both our things, actually.
I'm not supposed to hit people unless I have a good reason.
Well, I can, so do you want to arm wrestle and I'll brawl?
Yeah! Arm wrestle, fine.
Okay. So you take up the challenge of the dwarf.
Sure.
Okay. You say.
If I stand behind him, can I give him advantage to his rolls
No,
by
no.
assisting you?
This is a straight strength check.
A straight strength check, yes. And he looks at you and says, "Well, we've got ourselves a feisty one. Let's see what you can do, human." And he thumps his hand on the wooden table.
Oh, just have we leveled now as well? Like, have we actually properly leveled?
Yes, you have actually properly leveled.
So we all got stat bonuses and stuff like
Stat
that.
bonuses
If you
or
wanted, you could
feats.
take a feat or stat bonus.
Oh, no, I'm just
I
saying.
took the lucky feat.
Just-
I'm
I
now
never
lucky.
actually changed my thing. I just changed the
Just
XP.
remember that the feats you can either like take one feat or take two stats bonuses. So like raise your dexterity by one.
No,
or
2 plus 1 stat bonuses. Yeah,
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 so you
two
could
plus
take
one.
2 on one stat if you want.
yeah.
Or one on one stat and one another stat.
I won't get that to level
You
5.
just,
but
Do you not?
yeah, he
It's
doesn't.
on-
He
yeah,
gets
it's on,
he's
it's,
took
it's
the
on
multi-class.
every character.
Oh, I thought all of them were the same.
No.
No,
I took a level in
multi-class,
5.
it's
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah.
but you get more bonuses for getting to like a 3rd level in cleric, right? It's a big one,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I got my second level spells.
Okay,
That's
so Brutus, do your check to see if you win this arm wrestle. 22. You pull the dwarf down, and he looks impressed. Oh, you've got a good grip there, son.
Yeah, well, my god's better than yours.
Looks at you slightly. What god would that be then?
Are you gonna make me remember the name of my god?
Yes.
Isn't it like Torm or something? Is that-
He's the war god of the Trinity, because Forgotten Realms has a trinity of 3 good gods that are all like allied with each other.
So you say the war god of the Trinity. Okay. He looks at you and says, "Well, unless he has a twin brother, that's the same one."
Oh yeah, it is Torm. All right. Well, he just likes me better then.
You know what? I'd like to see you prove that. Wanna brawl outside? That's the sport of true men.
Oh well, okay. Now I have to. That's fine.
Okay, so Hinko goes first, of course, because he was already doing this. I guess, or Hinko, will you waiting for Justin to finish? His
Yeah, I was watching him. Yeah.
Okay, good. So Brutus and Fuch. He introduces himself as Frum. His name is pretty weird.
Fromage.
What the fuck?
Frum.
Shroomish.
There you go, Frum. And he goes outside. Do you have your armor on, by the way?
Is he wearing armor?
No.
Does he normally wear armor?
You
Yeah,
saw
he-
him in full plate mail this morning.
All right, I'll take my armor off. Well,
Okay.
would I take my armor off? I guess we should. I'll tell him. I guess we should end this contest as
Take
God
your
intended.
pants
And
off.
start taking my armor off.
He nods his head, draws a circle in the dirt on the floor, and he says, "See this circle here? Who manages to push the other outside the circle wins.
All right.
Or who goes
Nice.
unconscious first loses." And he smiles. And there is a 15-foot circle. So let's just jump into an untitled map right here and make that up. No, that's a bit smaller. Okay, so that's about it. You guys are in the middle. So basically 2 successful shoves outside or trying to just damage him out and unconscious will win this combat. I'm not gonna leave this here because we don't necessarily need a map.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be 2 seconds. I just quickly need to go for a leak. Just like you can carry on. There's
Yeah,
nothing
no problem.
important to happen.
So people are kind of gathering around, shouting, and then you guys get ready. He extends an arm to shake yours.
Okay. I shake his hand.
You shake his hand, and he gets ready for the brawl. Roll initiative.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Yeah. You go first.
All right. So before I step in the circle, I prayed to my god, and it's just It's just a straight strength check.
A shove check, yeah, it's so it's an actual action in combat. You can shove somebody instead of your normal action.
But it's
go on.
based on your strength, isn't it?
Yeah, it's based
Like
on
it's an actual strength check.
it's
not
an
like
actual.
a shove.
I'm just putting it up.
Plus proficiency or whatever.
Yeah, I just want to look at it to be sure that it's exactly that. So attack roll was melee attacks. Shoving a creature, okay. You can make a special melee attack, either to knock prone or push away.
Okay.
Target, no more than, okay, good. Strength check athletics, so it's a strength of athletics checks against the target's athletics or acrobatics.
Oh. All right. So because I'm
And
trained in
shove
athletics,
them
I'll have
5
proficiency.
feet away. Yeah, so like 2 successful shoves will win this thing.
Okay.
Okay, you shove him away 5 feet. He's at the edge of the circle. He smiles at you and puts all his strength to try and shove you back, rolling a 15. Roll.
And that's an opposed check, right?
Yes. You just you do not even move. Frooms is impressed, and it is your turn again. 22. He does not move from place. Stands his ground.
Okay.
and looks at you. Everybody's cheering around, and people are asking you, Henko, what's his name? What's this guy's name?
I tell them his name.
And half of the people start shouting,
Brutus.
Brutus, Brutus, Brutus. And they're like, Froom, Froom, Froom. Okay, and he rolls a 22.
He pushes me.
You're shoved. You guys are back where you started from. Roll again. You push him back again to the edge of the circle. And he attempts to push you back with a 10. Your turn. And you shove him out of the circle.
See, I told you he likes me better.
He smiles at you, comes near you, and gives you like a bear hug, saying, Good job, my son. That was mightily impressive." And as he comes near, he says in your ear, "I think Ryosin is waiting for us. We should go."
Oh, thank God. Or oh, thank Torm.
So Frooms shows you to a private space of the tavern's common room and closes the door when he leaves. Waiting for you in the room is the monk Ryosin and many pitchers of dark wine. This is everybody, by the way. Except Wirush, because he is off. Actually, Wirush and Rostani. Rostani, what are you doing? Oh yes, I know.
I am doing what I'm doing, right? I mean, I'm
exactly.
not even. I don't think I'm even there.
You're not even there. Yes, only Wirush and Hinko are there. Sorry, only Hinko and Brutus are being brought in the room. As I said, so there are many pitchers of dark red wine. The paladin face wears to a serious expression, unlike its usual countenance. "My friends, we have important business to discuss. At this point, you know almost as much as we do, and thanks to you, we know twice as much today as we did 10 days ago. Something's rotten afoot. We have no formal organization to oppose these rascals. Not yet, anyway. By the way, the typing is loud. We're working on that.
No,
Aren't you the Order of the Gauntlet? Isn't that an organization that opposes?
He nods his head. But we have not managed to rally our troops yet. It's way too short of time for that. It isn't that easy as that, unfortunately. But we do need people like you, who know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep their heads down and observe. We can't promise you anything except long days filled with danger and stress." And his face breaks into a smile and says, "But what could be better, eh?"
I mean, that's what my days are like now. That's not really any different.
Well, he was saying in the idea that what could be better than this, in his perspective.
I get to hit evildoers. I'm good.
He nods his head, looks at Hinko.
I too am opposed to evildoers. Just, I like to think before I hit. That's all.
Nods his head. Well, your friends, there's some for yourselves, but I'm sure you can tell them everything we speak tonight. As you might have talked to Wilson, what they know about where they're moving, and partly what they intend to do. Whatever they're doing with this big route they've taken from several cities seems to be going in only in one place. You need to follow them. There are way too many for an assault. But I've already prepared a boat. A captain that I know paid him to only take you. Nobody will
Jack
know.
Sparrow.
Nobody you know, you're traveling to Baldur's Gate. You get there in 3 days. There, I have a contact. You can find him by looking for the merchant with the shop store marked by a blue tier. Remember that, a blue tier. He can hire you off as guards or recommend you to the caravan that's gonna be joining their caravan. It's common to almost anybody that people, basically Baldur's Gate doesn't really have a road going through the whole of it. So like only the outer city of Baldur's Gate is allowed for merchants to go into. So basically they sell their stuff to the merchants inside of the outer city and go out again. And basically the caravans are 3 guards each, but their mentality is that if more of them go together, they're safer on the road. So usually caravans come in very big numbers when they do come. And he tells you, you should wait until they appear. You could easily spot them. I'm sure you, from what Wilson has told me, you recognize them when they appear. Take up jobs as mercenaries. My contact will help you, and follow them to where they're going.
Okay. Well, I'm from Baldur's Gate. That should be easy enough.
He nods his head, and he says, before that, you should really change your equipment. Just change the paint or buy a different set of armor. The blacksmith here is a good friend. He can exchange that.
Is this the dwarf talking?
Yes.
I'm going to stand up at this point and look at the dwarf and just politely but slightly angry say, I suppose you are making a joke, dwarf. I cannot change the colour of my skin.
He looks at you. I wasn't saying that. You could get a cloak. Easily enough pass off as a wizard. Well, that tail might be a problem. Sure, can you tie that around you?
I don't know, can I?
I mean, it's not like a salamander tail that you have full muscular control of.
That's what I was thinking, it wouldn't really bend enough, would it?
Yeah, so you could kind of like tie it above your spine, you know?
Oh yeah, because that sounds really fucking comfortable. That's like getting
doesn't sound at all comfortable, but
it sounds like getting a boner and pulling it downwards.
Yeah, so you could hide it better like that.
Exactly, just in space to that thought was the pain that I was describing.
He says, just change your appearance in small ways. They shouldn't recognize you.
Does your
blacksmith
blacksmith have a spare set of like plate mail? Because that would really change my appearance.
I shall have to get some pigtails. Sit back down.
He does have braid now, but you have to pay for that.
Here? I don't think they do have here.
Dragonborns are like, for example, a Dragonborn is. Imagine that in your city, a Dragonborn would walk into, and they're not necessarily regarded as evil creatures, but everybody keeps clear of them. Everybody stares at them. Most respectable ones don't accept them and just say they're full rooms.
It's like being a black person in the American South, circa 1950.
Exactly. That's kind of exactly how it is. But
I was just saying, I don't think they have hair. I thought they were like bald.
It was more of a joke than anything else. I do have little bits of hair, but not much. Definitely not enough to put into a pigtail.
Yep. Okay. So you guys get you guys get basically debriefed by Froome. Do you want to say anything?
I'm wondering if I could afford plate mail. Probably no, I can't.
How much is plate mail like?
It's 1500 G.
Yeah, I don't think we can afford that. Not even with Simon's gems.
Simon can afford it, wink wink.
Well, actually, with Simon's gems I could, but it would like take all of it.
Not even Simon could afford it.
No, he could. If you get a VODs, I did spit out.
There were a substantial amount.
Well,
He has
not
a
the money.
350 necklace, a 6 cut gems that are worth 100 G each, and then there was something else.
There was a ring.
The-
There was a sapphire ring worth like
the ring
almost
was like-
1k.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
900.
There you go. So it's like 1,200, 1,900 total, something around there.
Probably. Like something like that, I think.
Yeah. So I get +1 AC if I can get plate mail, otherwise I'm stuck with splint.
Well, he says that he can change your sprint for like no extra charge and make it a bit different so it doesn't. Like he basically emphasizes the idea that every small detail changed could help.
Okay.
That could allow you to access your more dexterous maneuvers.
Well, I will take off the purple cloak. Actually, I'm probably not wearing the purple cloak anymore. But
No,
yeah, I will get into like a normal colored cloak as opposed to a cloak of the dragons.
You should change that picture on your shield.
You should you should tell your what was her? She's a wizard. Yeah. He looks back at Wilson and Wilson nods. Yes, your wizard companion to change her robes as well. The bard is okay. He's a new one. They shouldn't recognize him at all. You should use.
How do
it
you
to
know
your
he's a new
advantage.
one?
I did see you riding with him into town. Wilson has told me about the paladin dying.
Rogue dying? No, I really didn't mean the rogue. I guess.
No, the paladin dying. He
Yeah.
just found out that the rogue died. Okay, that's a little suspicious that he knew that, but that's fine.
It's just the damn misleading.
Detect
You gotta be-
thoughts.
You got to be suspicious of PCs or NPCs.
Yeah.
NPCs.
They know too much.
No, knowing stuff they're not supposed to.
Well, anyway. That's about all I can tell you. Are you willing to take up this mission?
Didn't we already agree to this?
Yeah,
Do we
we
have to
kind of
agree to it
did.
again?
Yeah,
We-
you
we
agree,
will-
you agree to Wilson, but Froome is the one basically giving you the whole mission right now.
Well, yeah, of course we're gonna do it because if you did it, our god doesn't like you as much, so it wouldn't work out as well.
Smiles you. Cocky, huh? Oh, that's good. You'll need those balls. In the journey ahead.
Actually, he was.
Yeah, I was going to say, when we leave, I'm going to walk up to the dwarf and just pat him on the shoulder. But don't worry, he's already fell in combat once, but we'll keep that one secret.
Okay, so, yeah, I guess you guys take a rest for the night. Simon, everything is done for you that night. Everything you wanted.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
The guy is very compliant with everything.
Spent all the gold before we could talk to him about it.
Yeah,
good.
basically. Who knows? if he decides to tell you, he decides to tell you. If not, you never find out.
Everyone does know though.
Yeah. To Milosh, do you sleep in the fancy inn?
Of course.
Okay, good. Everybody else, I guess, just sleeps, takes a room, and the in the normal inn, and L2L. Okay.
No, I'd go for the.
How much would
I'd
this
go
room be
temple.
for the night?
I don't know. I'll sleep wherever the dwarf is providing for free because we're not going to work for him if he doesn't provide, quarters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does provide quarters for free. And you just
You
met.
pay for my quarters too.
He didn't pay for your quarters, no. If you ask him, that's what he just did.
I'm gonna ask him to pay for my free, really expensive quarters. How much would they cost?
Those quarters over there cost 1 GP per night.
That's pretty expensive.
That's pretty expensive.
Why aren't you getting it for
Yeah,
free
okay.
for playing?
Yeah, he does get
Yeah.
it for free. And he got like 15 days worth of staying there from the very generous audience there.
They are rich, to say the least.
Okay. Rostani, do you take a room at the same inn?
If I can get back, like, and see where everyone is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you guys tell anything? Do you tell Rostani anything?
Yeah, like I say, I'm gonna stay at like a temple or something like that. Any good aligned god I should be able to find.
Well, I'm out getting my cloak changed and getting my armor changed. I'll just pick up a robe for Ostani that's a different color. Then when he gets back, I'll hand it to her and be like, if we're gonna not be noticed, we have to change our appearance.
I just say fair enough. And I, is there
During
like,
the-
is there just, yeah, guessing it's like just monocolored whatever robe.
During the day
Exactly.
before they leave, I'd like to go to like the cheap inn and just ask to buy like a buttload of food for like 10 gold, and then just like go and feed some of the poor kids around.
He looks weirdly at you when he asks for so much food, but if you
Yeah,
present
it's just for like the people that aren't as well off.
he
What is
presents the-
isn't like a poor person's dinner like 4 copper? So you're
I was
buying
gonna say you could feed
400
I'm buying like
You're like
everyone
Jesus
in
Christ
city
with the
that's-
bread and the fish for just hours and hours just handing it out.
No,
Like,
I
you're
just
gonna
don't
need
like
to start a
straight
soup
up-
kitchen to distribute this.
It's gonna be a help yourself thing. I don't really care.
I mean, you just buy a lot of food. How do you intend to transport that? I mean, it's okay. That's a good. That's a good idea.
I'll ask some of the people to just transfer it. I mean, I'm paying them quite a bit of money.
Do you pay the people, or do you? I mean, you pay for the whole food. Like they make enough food, or
Yeah.
how
I'll
much you
get
pay?
10 gold worth of transport and food and shit like that.
Okay, good. So basically, just like 8 gold worth of transport, you pay 2 very muscled guys to take up platters and help you with them.
Yeah.
They do like several
And just
dozen runs around.
Payers like giving like how many poor people would there be in the city?
Well, it's
I'm sure
a
it's
pretty
well.
big city. There are a lot of poor. I mean, every
Yeah, as
city
many
has
as
its
many
poor people.
as I can. I'm sure that would feed a lot of people.
Yeah, in the suburbs. Like
And
people.
I'll make it
kind of-
like it
people are
wouldn't be too bad
weirdly
food. It wouldn't be just
staring at you, and like at first, and then when you start giving them food, they of course accept it. And there's this little girl with a teddy bear that comes near you with a very full belly and extends the dirty teddy bear towards you, saying, "Here you go. Thank you for the food. My brother
I'll
was
I'll
sick and now he
kindly
feels better."
decline.
Sorry, what?
Kindly decline. I'll kindly decline and say you need to keep that teddy bear to protect you.
So it's actually
And then,
a poor meal is 6 copper, so you can actually feed 50 people a poor meal.
Yeah, so it's
With,
not. It's
ten
not
gold.
the
eight
whole.
gold is a bit more than 6 copper for 50 people.
No, he said 8 gold for 2 people to carry all of the stuff, and then 2 gold on food, I think.
No, exactly the other way around.
2 gold.
Oh, the other way around. Sorry.
The other way around, yes.
So he spent eight
That
gold
would
on
feed
the actual food.
roughly 13,333 people.
No, because it's times 10, not times 100.
Is it times 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
10 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold.
I thought it was 100. Never mind.
No, that'd be very different. Yeah.
I've been playing too much WoW recently. It is 133 people then.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you feed a lot of people, and your name? I mean, do you give out your name? Because people do ask your name.
I'm Rustani the Mage, if anyone asks.
Your name goes out into the city, and well, by the morning,
I'm
Everybody
trying to
knows
make
your
a
name.
reputation for myself, right? So you're not helping.
by the
Sorry.
morning, mostly everybody knows about Rostani the Mage, the feeder of the poor. And I think that is
I
the
say.
best point we should finish up, because we are.
Can I not quickly, feasibly do some shopping if we had enough time to do it?
Oh yes, of course.
We can do that
but
out
we
of-
can do that
in-
out of the
Yeah.
session.
I just basically wanted to know if there was anything I could use that would improve my melee.
Yes,
that
we
isn't a
can. We
weapon.
can definitely do that off stream. So again, let's do shoutouts at the end. So let's start with Gary.
Shout out to Charity and the kids that we've all saved out of game and in game as well. So now that
Was
we
this-
now that
It
we've
was
given
only
now that we've given in
Rustani's
game,
the only
people
one that
out
gave
of
me
game
the-
should also give.
Yes, for those who are still interested, the campaign is up. It's in the link right there. We have raised our initial goal of 100, and we made it a bit bigger to see if people are generous, if you can raise even more for the children. It's been an awesome campaign. I mean, this one and the extra life one. So you should definitely consider going there and donating
There-
for the children.
Yeah, there are tons of other streams you can go to.
Yeah,
Like,
tons of
a
it.
ton of other streams.
Wizards of the Coast is holding. I think they're still holding their 25-hour marathon. 25-hour marathon stream. Playing still Hoard of the Dragon Queen. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they're still on. Yeah, they're still on. They are still on. You should definitely go check them out.
The question's tricky.
Go on.
Between $75 donation and $100 donation, says every $25 I would start dancing a random funky dance. Have you done your funky dance for the donation goal between
Nobody
75 and 100?
has requested them. I've
Oh,
been
it has to be
looking
one donation.
Nobody has requested them.
I know,
So-
but it has to be one donation.
Do the dance.
I didn't.
Yes.
I didn't even know there was donation marks. I'm just looking through it. It's like every $25. I'm thinking, well, if I donated 15, that means between 75 and 100, there's been 25.
No, it's a single, like every that you donate, you get that, and if you want to request them, you will get them if it's in there. Yeah, so let's go next in our shoutouts. Justin.
I'm pretty sure everyone in chat knows that I stream Hearthstone. Let me check. Yeah, literally everyone in chat knows that I stream Hearthstone. Most of them watch,
Yeah.
and most of them watch me. But if you guys don't know that I stream Hearthstone or FFT occasionally, you can check me out at Cavalier Guest at Twitch. I stream Monday through Friday from 1 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Awesome. Isai, do you want to say anything?
Wait, what's? Shout out to hashtag YOLO. Shout out to hashtag Slay.
Of course.
And
always.
feed the children and save the children. Give them some one-ups. One-ups are good.
Yeah. Okay, and Simon.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. It was pretty fun. As I already stated, go and check out other streams that is doing the extra live streaming, and make sure to support them if you can. Thank you everyone.
Awesome, and Fiamma and chat, if you actually donated, you can definitely have this your epic story, but I didn't see yours. Okay.
Funky dance.
So besides that, for me guys, we have Honorbound tomorrow over at Koibu's chat, Twitch TV/Koibu, and 3.5 Engineers is going to be postponed for 1 week because of Alex doing something. I forget what he's doing.
Oh, Alex is tied up, man. What you're on about?
Alex is tied up, yeah, as well.
Yeah, Alex is tied up. I'm the one stuck inside of a fucking bag of holding
yeah.
for a
Bag of
fortnight.
holding. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, 3.5 Engineers is
What are you doing?
is postponed for 1 week, and
It's a surprise.
and maybe like I'm really hoping that we can set up the show I've been bugging you guys about with me and Justin this Wednesday. Was it this Wednesday, Justin? I think you're muted.
I think so too.
I think we can do it this Wednesday. I think everything will be ready.
Okay. If everything's
Ooh,
ready,
it's something that you've never seen before.
It's something I've never seen before. It's a new thing. You guys would definitely like it. And yeah, it's gonna go up on the schedule the second we know exactly for sure if it's gonna go there. We do hope that we can do it then. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys tomorrow for Honorbound. So see you and have a good night. Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.